Selamünaleyküm. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salatu vesselamu ala Resulina Muhammedin Sayyidina Mawlana Rasulullah Sh.Muhammad Sh.Muhammad tarikatına suhba ve hayru fil cemiyye. Ahir zaman fitnelerinden hepimizi muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us from the trials and tribulations of these end of times we now live in.
Fitne büyüktür. Her taraftan şeytan saldırıyor, insanların imanlarını yitirsinler diye, kaybetsinler diye, imansız kalsınlar diye.
The fitna, the trials and the tribulations we are now undergoing is the result of Satan attacking from all sides to make people lose their faith so that they become faithless.
Çünkü insanın en büyük düşmanı şeytandır.
Because humanity's greatest enemy is Shaitan.
Şeytan da insanı her türlü Allah'ın ihsanından uzak tutmak ister.
And Shaitan wants to keep humans away from all kinds of blessings from Allah Almighty.
Ona karşı gelsin diye, onu tanımsın diye.
Shaitan wants to take away people's faith so that they rebel against their Lord Allah Almighty and so that they do not recognize their Lord Allah Almighty.
İmanı götürmek ister. İman, kalkan imanı da takviye etmek için Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem'in yolunda.
In order to preserve one's faith and in order to strengthen one's faith, one must follow the path of our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him.
Gitmek lazım. Onun gösterdiği yol, onun sahabelerinin, alimlerin, evliyaların, mezheplerin yolunda devam eden inşallah imanını kurtarır.
Whoever continues on the path our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, showed, the path of his companions, the path of the righteous scholars, saints, the madhabs, will inshallah save their faith.
Öteki türlü imansız gider Allah.
Otherwise, one runs the danger of passing away without faith. May Allah Almighty protect us.
Dediğimiz fitne en kötü şey işte alim de çıkan işte son 100-150 seneden beri.
The fitna we are talking about now is the fitna of those people who claim to be scholars and emerge to be scholars.
Öyle alimler de çıkıp İslam eskidi, yenileyelim de reform yapalım, şu yapalım, bu yapalım de.
The fitna we are talking about is the fitna caused by those people who emerge claiming to be scholars. And these types of people have emerged for the last 100 and 150 years. And there are people who have been coming out as scholars saying, Islam has gotten old, let's renew it, let's make reforms, let's do this and let's do that, they say.
Onlar reform değil de doğrudan İslam düşmanlarının fikirlerini İslam alemine sokuyor.
They are not making reforms. Rather, they are directly injecting the ideas of the enemies of Islam into the Islamic world.
Onun vesilesiyle de imanlarını gideriyor insanların, imansız bırakıyorlar.
Through this, they strip away people's faith, leaving them faithless.
Onun için dikkat etmek lazım.
Therefore, one must be careful.
Ehl-i sünnet ve cemaat, Peygamber Efendimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem'in mezhep ve tarikat mühimdir.
To follow the Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaat, to follow the madhabs, to follow the tariqah are important.
Mezhep ve tarikat mühimdir, Müslümanın imanını koruması için.
The madhabs and the tariqah are important for a Muslim to protect their faith.
O olmazsa olmaz. Sapıtır insan. Sapıtır. Ne yapar, ne olduğunu bilmez.
Without following the madhab, without following the tariqah, a person will go astray, and he won't even know what's happening without noticing.
İyilik yapıyorum diye zanneder. Sonunda hüsrana uğrar.
They will think that they are doing good, but in the end they will suffer loss.
Ne iman kalır, ne İslam kalır.
Without following the madhabs, without following the tariqah, neither faith nor Islam will remain.
Ne bir şey kalır yenisinde.
Nothing will be left in their hands.
O en büyük, en mühim, kıymetli şeyi kaybeder.
They will lose the greatest, most important, valuable thing.
O da neden?
And why is that?
İşte bu alama su diyor Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem. Kötü alimler, şer alimleri, insanlara yoldan çıkaran alimler.
It is because of what our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, called the scholars of evil. They are bad scholars. They are scholars of wickedness, and these are scholars who lead people astray.
İslam diye ikiliyorlar, okusunlar, imansız çıkıyorlar.
They read a few lines in the name of Islam, and in the end they make people become faithless.
İmansız çıkıp başkalarını da yoldan çıkarıyorlar.
They make people lose their faith and lead others astray from the right path.
Hem de yani din olarak dindar olalım diye okuyup da insanları dine davet edelim, dini, imanı kuvvetlendirelim diye bu alim okuyan insanlar, garipler, ondan sonra iman kalmayıp da imansız oluyorlar. Allah muhafaza etsin.
And then there are these poor people who study Islam thinking that they will become more religious, that they will learn about how to invite people to the religion, and they will learn while they study how to strengthen the religion. And when they learn from those bad scholars who do not follow the madhabs or the tariqah, those students actually lose their faith, and the students of Islam themselves become faithless. May Allah Almighty protect us.
Dikkat etmek lazım.
One must pay attention to this.
Bu tarikata, şeriata, mezhebe taviz vermemek lazım.
One must not compromise on the tariqah, the sharia, and the madhabs.
Bu gerekmez etmez diyen insana dinlemeyin.
Do not listen to a person who says these are not necessary,
Hangi cemaatten olursa olsun,
no matter which community they belong to,
ne kadar kitap yazmışsa
no matter how many books they have written,
yazsın, ne kadar okuyanı varsa okusun, olsun,
no matter how many readers they have.
onlara uzak durun.
Stay away from them.
Mezhebi, tarikatı kabul etmeyenlerden, bu alimlerden uzak durun.
Stay away from those who do not accept the madhabs. Stay away from those who do not accept the tariqah. Stay away from those so-called scholars.
En son Sultan Abdülhamid Hazretleri zamanına kadar ona karşı gelen ne kadar alim varsa, şair varsa hiçbirine kıymeti yok.
Up until the time of Sultan Abdulhamid Han II, whatever scholars or poets opposed the Sultan, none of them have any value.
Çünkü onlar tarikata karşı reformlar yapıp
Because not only did they oppose the Sultan, in fact, they opposed the tariqah and made reforms against the religion.
bu şeytanın aletleri, şeytanın beraber olanlarla beraberdir. Onlar
They are the tools of shaitan, and they are allied with those who are with shaitan.
inanmayın.
Do not believe them.
Onların hak olduklarına, ne kadar zarar verdiklerini Allah bilir. hakiki alimler bilir, insanlar bilir.
Do not believe them. Allah Almighty knows how much harm they have caused, despite them claiming to be upon the truth. The scholars, the true scholars, know this, and people in fact also know about their lies.
Ondan da garipler sesler çıkıyor ama seslerini kapatıyorlar.
And the true scholars, they do raise their voices, but their voices are being silenced.
Allah muhafaza etsin şerlerden, kötülerden.
May Allah Almighty protect us from all kinds of evils and from the evil emerging from those bad people.
En büyük tehlike, en büyük vebal bu gibi insanlardadır.
The greatest danger and the greatest burden of sin lies with such people.
Bunların insanları yoldan çıkaran insanlarla vebalları var.
Those who lead people astray carry a heavy burden of sin.
Onların yüzünden Osmanlı'dan sonra Osmanlı'nın son zamanlarını gene insanları ellerinden yani sırf manevi değil de maddi olarak da
Because of them, after the Ottoman era, and even in the late Ottoman period, they caused the death of millions of Muslims, not just spiritually, but materially as well.
milyonlarca Müslümanı öldürmesine sebep oldular. Yerlerine, yurtlarından atılmasına sebep oldular.
They caused countless people to be thrown out of their homes and homelands, and they made people, Muslims, suffer both materially as well as spiritually.
Hem maddi hem manevi, daha da insanlar uyanmıyor.
They have harmed people materially and spiritually, and still people do not wake up.
Onların peşinden giden çok var.
There are many who follow after them.
Allah akıl fikir versin, uyanıklık versin inşallah.
May Allah Almighty grant people wisdom, understanding, and wakefulness, inshallah.
Ve minallah tevfik el Fatiha.